Hello, everyone. Okay, here's a guitar that I've completed in the nick of time for the Lconer guitar show, which is next weekend. That's May 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2025. And this guitar, I started a long time ago, but I just finished it. So this is the one I'll have available for sale at the show. This is a Nautilus. Sounds like this. Oh man. So this glasses. Oh, glasses, man. Um all right, so this guitar is the first guitar I've ever made out of Palo Escrito. Palo Escrito is a rosewood. Dalbergia, Palo Escrito. And that's so that Palo Escrito is Spanish for like literally word stick or wood. I was looking for the best. I think word wood is the best English translation for it. And it's named that, I think, because it tends to have a bunch of little convolutions in it, which at first glance might look like someone's inscribed some writing on the wood. It's a very popular wood in Paracho, Mexico, which is sort of the epicenter of Mexican classical and mariachi instruments too. And it's just a great wood. It's fair. It's kind of overlooked. It's a lightweight. Overlooked here, and maybe in Europe, and certainly in the steel string world. I think it's much more like a classical guitar thing. But I bought a couple sets of it because I saw it and I thought, man, that's so beautiful. And when I got it and tapped on it, I went, oh man, this is the stuff. It's like the best Honduran rosewood, like Tucarensis, or maybe they call that Panama. I don't know, all these different names, but Dalbergia Tucarensis, which is a lightweight, like this, a lightweight rosewood. But this has tons of sustain without the weight. And this particular set doesn't really have the convolutions that I was talking about. That's a look that I'm not really crazy about. It's something that you find a lot in Cocobolo as well. You can find these little, and what they look like is the tree is attempting to make a branch inside the wood. And it's sort of I don't know, it's just like a little swirl. I've always found them to look kind of creepy. Like I don't like them. And so when I saw this set that didn't have any of those and have these ink lines, and it actually looks sort of like it might be a sort of cinnamon colored Brazilian. I grabbed the set and then I had it for a couple of years while it cured. Finally got a chance to build with it on this spec instrument. I love it. It's light. It's very responsive. It has a big bass, as you heard. I coupled this with like the best Carpathian spruce, which is one of my favorite top woods. So I gave it every chance I could to sound good, and I think it responded well. This is also a long scale, which is, let's see, so normally I use a 25-4 for my multi-scale, 25-4 to 24-9, which are sort of the Martin standard long scale and short scale. And the reason I did, well, anyway, that's another story. But this one is 26-1 to 25-4, so it's a little bit longer, half-inch longer. Does it make a huge difference? I really don't think it makes a huge difference. I think that with the shorter scale, you can detune the instrument, play open tunings really well. As it is, this does provide a little more string tension, so this might be, that much better for drop tunings. It doesn't have like a super brassy sound. It has a nice tight bottom end. Plenty of beans, and still with the long scale, I think the top notes are really sweet. So what else can I say? The balance of the wood is ebony, standard procedure for me there. I have a pretty long waiting list at this point, and so this is a rare opportunity to grab one of these that is sort of like cutting in line. Anyway, I always have to build a show guitar, of course, when I go do a show. Also at the Lconer Guitar Festival, which I should, by the way, say is, I think I've done it a bunch of times. It's a really wonderful show. Lconer, Washington is beautiful. Brent McElroy, who puts it on, is the coolest dude ever. And he's got this team that makes, that's extremely friendly. Hi, I'm just doing a video. Really super friendly team and the best food at any show ever. And what can I say? There's a nice sense of community. So if you have a chance, say you live in the Northwest, you want to come up for the weekend to see the Lconer show, you can find it online at, just search the Lconer Guitar Festival. There are going to be a bunch of other great builders there. That was a little brag, wasn't it? I didn't mean it like that. There are going to be a bunch of great builders, among whom I consider myself lucky to attend. And I don't know what else to say. Let me play a little bit more and then stop. Oh, I'm also, if you saw my last video or two videos again, I'm actually helping a client of mine sell her arum. And we have this Madagascar rosewood and Lutz arum from two plus years ago. Anyway, I'm going to have that up at the show, and it's like perfect. It does not have a scratch on it, and it's a wonderful guitar. I've been playing it a lot, and in fact, I'm going to use it up there to play. We're doing some concerts and demos, so I'm going to use that, and Brad is going to use this one. So that's enough of that. Let's see. I'll try to do like my fake flat pick Travis picking. what a nice instrument. I mean, it has a really balanced sound, has tons of sustain, and yet it has a lot of note separation. So this is yeah, this is another guitar that I'm proud to send out into the world. I hope you can make it to the Lconer show. If not, if you're interested in this instrument, I am going to take it to the show. If it doesn't sell, it will be available. So you can DM me if you're interested. So thank you and take care.